It's our final segment. It's an hour-long edition of the Screen Team right here on KWOC. Thanks for listening on KWOC, and also thanks for watching on our official Screen Team YouTube channel. We've got Kadam in the studio. Kadam's taking care of the last half hour of the show, and right now he's 0 for 2 with movies. We did the animated film Home, which you weren't a fan of.
I wasn't a fan of.
I wasn't a fan of. Emily wasn't a fan. Was she a fan of it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's a grammar thing.
Carson liked it, right?
He was more scared of it because of the aliens at the end. But
I don't blame him. Cable Guy.
Classic.
Wasn't very good either. And this next film is possibly the worst film I've ever seen in my life. No, you misheard me. Best. I said the worst film I've ever seen in my life. It's called Maximum Overdrive. And before we get into the movie, before we tell people how horrible it is, let's remind folks why you like it and why it's important to you. So go ahead.
It's a classic. One of the main things I liked about it is the soundtrack. Of course, you know me and AC/DC. I love AC/DC, and that's literally the whole soundtrack, and that's what attracted me to it. I watched it at my grandma's growing up, my dad's, which probably shouldn't have because it's horrible, but it's good to an extent just because of the feeling behind it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's
so there's a lot of nostalgia factor for you, you know, with your grandma and your dad and stuff like that. So that's why you like the film, right? Okay.
But showing my kids and everything like that, nah, I'm not gonna.
So you're not gonna sit Elliot down and be like, son, and Harrison too. I forgot about Harrison.
Yeah.
I always forget about Harrison. You're gonna sit him down and be like, sons, Maximum Overdrive.
Just listen to the soundtrack. That's all you need to know.
Let's tell people about the basic plot of this movie. First off, it's a Stephen King book, correct?
Yeah, Stephen King book. And
this is the first and only movie he directed, too, right?
It should have been the only one he directed.
So basically, it's set in, I guess, 1980s America, and we have some sort of cosmic event that makes all the electronics, everything, machines, try to attack their human counterparts, correct?
Come to life. Just because a comet. You know, a comet goes around the world, and then a green smog happens, which I'm pretty sure that's over California, and it just makes everything come to life, which... Pretty sure Stephen King was like out of it.
Yeah, he even mentioned that he was when he was directing the film that he was kind of messed up on cocaine at the time. So if you see the film, you'll understand why. The movie actually has a lead actor that everybody should know, Emilio Estevez, correct?
Yeah.
What did you think about him? Was he good in this film?
I felt like the maniacal laugh over there. I felt like it was decent, but him personally, he's probably like, what am I doing? Why am I holding a rocket launcher, about to blow this up like, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Why? But
speaking of rocket launchers, you've got Pat Hingle, who plays like the boss, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about? The bad boss who has he shoots the, you know who I'm talking about. Help me out here, man. Pat Hingle. He played Commissioner Gordon in Batman, the original Batman movie.
Yeah.
He was the evil boss who kept getting he kept telling Emilio Estevez what to do. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Very controlling guy. He was in that film too.
Yeah.
He wasn't very good.
I was just listening to the soundtrack.
Also, Yeardley Smith is in the film as well. You know who that is?
I'm gonna nod my head and smile.
She does the voice of Lisa Simpson.
Oh, the super annoying chick. It brought flashbacks.
She is getting married in the film, right? And her husband are getting chased by the truck.
Yeah, the mini 18-wheelers and military cars and everything like that. By far the most annoying character in any movie I've ever seen.
So does this movie have great stunts in it, great action sequences? Considering it is cars and appliances, trying to kill us. I mean, does it have
turkey cutters?
Does it have good stuff? Good action sequences?
It's the 80s. It's got nice explosions, which is what you want in an 80s movie. it's just, I don't know, more of a nostalgia kind of thing. It's not really a good movie. But like the CGI with the green smog, it's so good. So it's horrible. It's so bad. But I don't know, the action sequences are nice. The waitress that was in the movie, she was by far the worst acting I've ever seen. She goes out there and starts screaming, "We created you. Get back in, you're going to die."
And she does die.
Yeah, she does.
Spoiler alert. Sorry about that. I've got nothing else to say about this film. I really don't, other than I loathe you for making me watch this film, man.
I don't know.
And just because you made me watch this film, I think you're going to be off the screen team for a while.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take a vacation. Have a good one, guys.
No, dude, but all seriousness, for those who don't know, Kadam is getting ready to be a daddy again. Yep. You've got twins coming, so, best of luck to you with the babies, and we'll see you again soon on the screen team, okay?
Appreciate it.
But please come back with better movies.
No, I can't. Sorry.
Coming up next week, we'll have another edition of the Screen Team, another full hour for you. So definitely tune in next Saturday at 6 p.m. for the Screen Team. Remember, you can check us out on Twitter, YouTube. We're also on the World Wide Web at ScreenTeamPB.com. For Kadam and Chris, we are the Screen Team right here on KWOC.